Our mission was started in 1902 in Austin, and then again in 1905 in Waco with Providence with the Daughters of Charity. The Daughters of Charity were inspired by their love of God. And if we go to Luke chapter 24, the road to Emmaus, as Jesus walked with the disciples, they said their hearts were burning within them as they listened to him, as they experienced him, as they walked with him. And this same experience is what inspired the sisters to come and found this ministry.
And you think about 100 years later, what's changed? Still, growing town. Those who are poor and vulnerable in our area that need care, and those of us who stand on the shoulders of those very same sisters are called to make sure we pull together the resources to create a new, exciting future for tomorrow.
It was supposed to be just a regular day, that day that we got the call that she was going to be coming to Dell Children's.
I was in PE class and we had just run 2 laps and I started to get really tired and dizzy.
They had to shock her heart. That was very devastating to hear. Throughout our stay here, we never felt alone. We always felt like we had just an enormous amount of support. Our experience at Dell Children's was truly amazing. They provided us with the care that was needed to save our daughter's life.
The commitment and investments that's happening right here in Central Texas will produce lots of opportunities for special care to be provided. And so we can continue to build and expand, but only because of the care and compassion of the associates that make up Ascension Texas. This last 2 years, one thing that I've learned is the importance of our direct connection with our associates and our ability to listen carefully and respond quickly. And so I believe that's really key for our future together. As we continue to grow at the fast pace that we know that we will, it's going to be really important for us to continue to have that very direct connection and the ability to be flexible and fast.
I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and it got to where I couldn't get around, hardly do anything, and my wife convinced me into going to the hospital. I had a choice of getting an LVAD or going home and getting on hospice. They gave me a year to live. And I said, what do I got to do? And he says, everything I tell you. And I did everything he told me to do. January 19th, they put me on the heart transplant list. January 21st, I got the call. And they said, come on down, we found your heart. It's amazing what they can do. It's amazing. They gave me life again.
In 1902, after the sisters had founded the sanitarium here in Austin, the sisters wrote a letter back to the sisters in Maryland, and they talked about the challenges that they were experiencing. And so I'd like to, for a moment, share a little bit of that letter with you. They said, it's been raining all the week, and our early morning rides are more easily imagined than described. The people, they said, tell us that all the rain will make the cotton crop good, so we are rejoicing in our discomfort, which will bring good times to Austin. They continued, we all keep very well and only want patience and patience. You must pray the dear Lord come quickly to our assistance, or what will become of us? At times, being a steward of this healthcare ministry can be daunting. It can be overwhelming when we imagine and think about experience the day in and day out work that we do, because there's so many lives that are impacted by our work. And yet, even though it can be daunting, it can be overwhelming, just as the sisters described in their work, we also find joy. We rejoice in the challenges because we know of the great fruit that it will bring. It will bring about healing. It will bring about healing not only to our patients, but the work of transforming healthcare in this mission-driven ministry is really about the community at large as well, bringing people together to serve one another through generosity of spirit. And so even though there are days when it is daunting and overwhelming, the overwhelming sense of joy of serving God and serving others really rings through.